In the My Hero Academia Vigilantes manga, there is a drug that is very prominent all throughout the streets. Our main characters are going around trying to get rid of it. So what is this drug? Well, it's known as Trigger, and today I plan to answer what Trigger is. So let's do this. Trigger is an illegal drug in the world of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. It is basically a steroid for quirks. While it actually does enhance the user's quirks like drugs in real life, there are some side effects. One of these side effects is the dampening of the user's reasoning and logic skills. This can make the users more violent and willing to break the laws of the countries in which they live. As such, most countries have banned the use of Trigger. One other side effect is the discoloration of the tongue, and this tends to be used a little more comically in the series. Users of Trigger find their tongues turning black, which is why we see Knuckle Duster forcing punks and thugs to stick out their tongues so often. This has led me to ponder about those whose quirks naturally turn their tongues black. Not that we've seen any, but in a world full of superpowers, a naturally black tongue doesn't sound that far-fetched. The flip side of that, those who aren't your typical thugs, it may be harder to find them with just this single lead. But you know what? It's not a problem for good old Knuckle Duster. He will just demand to see anyone's tongue. Old ladies, young heroes, business student salesmen, no one is safe from the intrusive search. In spite of the nature of this searching that would make the TSA proud, it does pay off as early as Chapter 2. The salesman-looking guy was indeed one of the sources of the drug. He carried a briefcase with Trigger hidden in hero figurines. Quite ingenious. Though the salesman is not really exposed, he drops his dolls again during a chase. Picking up an All Might one, he pops off the head and injects the drug into his system, while finally showing off his blackened tongue. Then he grows and grows into a colossal four-armed giant that proceeds to play with cars and people like little toys. Thanks to an intervention from Eraserhead, the villain is subdued. Most often seen as injected like what we saw with the salesman, it has been changed to be administered in other ways. Though these other administration methods do not last as long as injection, they can be easier to conceal and consume. Another factor of potency of the illicit substance is quality of its manufacturers. Asia is known for having poor quality Trigger that lasts very little time, while the US has Trigger that can last for hours. The drug is dangerous, not only for the users, but also those around them, which is why it's no wonder the drug has been made illegal. But in a world where only those whose powers shine the brightest are acknowledged for them, it can be hard to blame those who think so little of their own and feel the need to use Trigger. Well, there you have it, guys. That is Trigger. I hear that Trigger also shows up in the main series, but I don't read the manga, so please don't spoil anything if there are any differences in the main series. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And we will see you guys next time.